for this year's celebration of National Hispanic Heritage Month is we are all, we are one. And one place where you see that happen is over a nice plate of great food and with family. That's why I'm here at El Tipico in Toledo.
So El Tipico, what that truly means, it has a couple different meanings. One is just like in English, it means typical, right? But in Spanish, it has more power, more strength behind it. Because you were to say something is típico Mexicano, typical Mexican, it means it's like it's the real thing. Like that's real typical.
But El Tipico's story is far from, well, typical. Started by Dina's parents in 1968, who hailed from San Antonio, the restaurant is Toledo's oldest Mexican restaurant. And Dina's father? Well, wait until you hear this. He entered the Army Air Corps at age 14. But back to the restaurant and its story.
I hear stories every single week. I mean, today I was at the grocery store and somebody saw my T-shirt and he wanted to share with me his experience here. And he talked to me about how he would come here as a child and how excited they were and how nice my father always was. So the whole point is it's humbling and it's something that's it's a great responsibility to continue on.
And part of continuing on includes moving the restaurant into the future. While being renovated in 2012, the service and expectation remains the same. Quality organic food, a sense of family, and connection to the community. Things that have kept it afloat since a Blade article published in the early years caused a flood of public interest at a time when Mexican food was uncommon here in our region. So you said there were about 3 restaurants around that time.
Well, we were the third.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so there was 2 others. So there was Acapulco, and then there was Taco Village, and both of those were off of Broadway. Yeah, and so we were the third, and now they're no longer there. So that's what makes us the oldest in the city of Toledo.
And in this National Hispanic Heritage Month, via on the next 55 years. In the next 55 years, what do you think that's going to look like?
Oh my! I hope it's a younger generation. No, I would say it's all in God's hands. I say that all the time. Someday, someone's going to come in here and they're going to want to take over the restaurant. And until then, I am faithfully running it until that person comes in.
El Tipico will actually be honored before next Tuesday's Toledo City Council meeting at One Government Center, beginning at 4 p.m. Reporting in South Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson.